What up, psychology students? This is Chris. Welcome to day one of our COVID-19 stay-at-home e-learning adventure. I want to just briefly say a few things. First and foremost, I wanted to say that I hope everyone is doing okay. I know you're not doing great. I know this is far from an ideal situation, but obviously it's important that I'm home and you're home and we're all staying home to keep everyone safe, to keep everyone healthy. And so I hope you're safe and I hope you're healthy. And more than anything, I want to let you know that I miss you and I care about you, right? And I know a lot of people do, but I can't speak for anyone else. I wanted you to hear me say that I care about you guys and I haven't forgot about you, and no matter how long we have to go before we can see each other face to face, I'm thinking about you, right? And I'm thinking about psychology, right? Why are we doing psychology right now? Why is now, of all times, a good time to be studying psychology? Well, I think it should be obvious, right? Especially when we think about the topic that we are discussing in psychology. And that's what I wanted to talk about next, very briefly. What we're talking about in psychology and what your assignments as far as what we're talking about are and are going to be going forward when it comes to the e-learning. So you're on Blackboard. Congratulations, you've made it to the bulletin board page, and that's where you're watching me. If you look right above me, you should see the e-learning instructions. But let's take a look at it real quick, just walk through how we're going to be doing this going forward. If I go onto the computer here and log into my Blackboard screen, right? Your screen will look something like this, right? You're on the bulletin board, right? You have the e-learning instructions, as said, right there. You got me right below. And you'll see these videos regularly, every day. I'm going to put one of these videos up. Not as long as this video today. This is the first day, so it's going to take a little longer. But just a little update every day. Talk about what we're going to be doing and what the expectations of you are. As far as the expectations, like I said, they're right there under the e-learning instructions. On your page you'll have tabs, not all the tabs that I have, but you'll have a tab for bulletin board, topics, assignments. When you go to assignments, there's really two things that you need to do on the days that you have class, right? Whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. You won't have this class every day, right? So you won't be expected to log into this class every day. But on the days that you do have class, one thing that I would like you to do every day that you have class is log in and answer this question of the day. Question of the day, couple reasons why I'd like everyone to try and get a response to the question of the day up here. First of all, I want to get a good discussion going. Try and recreate, classroom discussions like we have the best we can online. And so every day it'll be a new question of the day. Every other day in this class because it's 3 days a week. But we're going to try and relate what we're talking about, what the topic, what the chapter is, to what's going on, right? And again, the topic that we are discussing right now in psychology, I think is very relevant right now to what's going on. Remember, the topic is all about stress and frustration and conflict and how people deal with those things. So the question of the day is, what is your biggest frustration about the current situation that we're in? And do you have any advice for those of us feeling anxious or stressed? Or if you're feeling anxious or stressed yourself, right? What can we do, right? We're trying to help each other out in addition to learning from each other. So go ahead and, add your response to that. I'm going to add my response to this. You know what a frustration I have right now? Biggest frustration I have right now? That's hard to say. There's a lot of frustrations I have right now. Stress and anxiety, I'm worried about, loved ones who are older than me. I'm not worried about myself. I'll be fine. I think my kids will be fine. I think you guys will be fine from a physical health standpoint, right? But older people have to really watch out for themselves, and it's scary. And so just, make sure, that you're, letting your older loved ones know to be careful, right? And that you love them and that you want them to be safe. That's what I'd submit to my answer. I am worried about the health of my parents and especially my grandparents, right? Because that's the danger age, right? So if you know anybody, again, who's 60 or older, let them know. This is not something you should mess around with. Stay safe, stay home, right? So there you go. I got my response up there. And it can be anything. There's no right or wrong answer here. You just need to make sure you submit a response every day. That'll count for your attendance on the days that you have class and also be participation points. So do that every day. The other thing that we have assigned every day is a classwork assignment, right? And the classwork assignments, you can see, are under the assignment tab. And they will always have the page numbers of the reading, right? The assignment is actually answering questions about the reading. But if we go into the assignment, you'll see it looks like this, right? And it gives you the instructions, and you click begin. It has a place where you can answer your 4 questions and submit your answer or save for later, right? But where are the pages that you will be reading? Some of you may have already found it, but it's under topics, right? It's that 3rd tab. If we can get to it. Let's go back to psychology topics, right? Most recent topic will always be to the left. These are the topics that we've had so far this term. When we click on the topic, there's the pages. They'll always be at the top, the most recent pages. And when we click on them, we have a reading from the textbook, right? That you can read through. It won't be too long, usually 6 or 7 pages maybe, I think. But if we go scroll down to the end of this reading, you will see these pause for thought questions, right? And these are the questions that you're going to be submitting through the assignment, right? And so don't stress over them. Do your best to answer them best you can. If you are struggling or if you have any questions, anything I can help with, please reach out to me. There's multiple ways you can do that through the messaging app on the Blackboard, through email. But I'd love to hear from you guys. So please, even if you don't have any problems, reach out. I'd love to hear from you through email, messaging. Maybe even if you go to the YouTube page for this video and comment on the video, that would be fun. Like and subscribe. But I guess that's it. I don't want to go too long for today. Again, be safe,